Well, the search for a missing man continues 12 years after he was last seen. Those left behind say they will not give up till he's finally found.
Alex Flippin revisits the Branson Perry case in this special Fox 26 report.
Skidmore, Missouri. That's what most would refer to as a sleepy town. Just 81 families according to the last census. A small town, to say the least, but within its boundaries, it holds the answer to a mystery more than a decade old.
I met Becky on a Saturday, and 3 days prior to that, Branson was missing, so I never met Branson. He's my stepson, and I've never met him.
James Kleino spoke to us, but asked to not appear on camera. Though he never met his stepson, he now leads the charge to uncover what happened to him. On April 11, 2001, just around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 20-year-old Branson Perry was last seen by a friend walking out the door of this home in Skidmore. He said he was going to put up some jumper cables in a shed just outside.
When she came back out, Branson was gone and the jumper cables were gone.
According to family, those jumper cables never made it to that shed. They weren't there when police searched it, yet days later, they were. And that is where the mystery begins, but it is far from where it ends. So let's go back to the beginning. Not a big boy, just average. Early on in life, Branson was diagnosed with a racing heart condition, but that did little to slow him down. He was athletic, he lifted weights, enjoyed the outdoors. He was a black belt in Hapkido, a lover of animals, cute and not so cuddly. He even worked briefly for a traveling petting zoo. By all accounts, a young man ready for a long life ahead.
He was a very down-to-earth person, liked everybody, and he was kind of shy, but a go-getter.
James Kleino may have never known Branson Perry, but his wife, Branson's mother, Becky, certainly did. She described him as having a heart of gold, and from the day he vanished, she held that heart close to her own until the very end.
I don't understand where she had all the strength. I mean, going through her son missing and then her cancer, she was always very positive, always smiling. Yeah.
After searching, wondering, worrying for 10 years, Becky Kleino could no longer fight for her son. Diagnosed with cancer, she eventually lost her own fight in 2011. His father, Bob Perry, passed in 2004, but the search continues.
I promised Becky I wouldn't give up. I'm going to continue her fight to trying to find the answers to what's happened to her son, and I will continue to do so, no matter what it takes.
And he's not alone.
We had a long talk, and she had told me she was sick, and probably the next time that I came, she would not be there.
Monica Kaysen is the founder of Q Center for Missing Persons. She's devoted her life to finding those who have seemingly vanished, and she's been a part of the search for Branson Perry from almost the very beginning, a fact that with it brings sad connotations.
In the case of Branson Perry, I do believe it is recovery, no, I haven't had any case that has gone that long that the person has been alive.
Because of what the police have investigated and found out, yes, we believe he is no longer here.
And 2 years after his disappearance, gut-wrenching news made that seem all the more likely.
There was a gentleman out of Columbia, Missouri that had an internet communications with another person stating that he had picked up a blonde-haired, blue-eyed boy from the Skidmore area, took him out to the woods and killed him, sexually tortured him and killed him.
The man's name is Jack Wayne Rogers. He's currently serving a sentence convicted of unrelated child pornography charges. Kleino says neither him nor his wife believe the man is responsible for Branson's disappearance, and for maybe the first time reported. Here's why.
Unfortunately, it's drug-related. He got into the wrong group, and what we heard is he was trying to get out of it, and they thought he was going to be a narc. They know, based on interviews that they've done with people, on pretty much exactly step-by-step what has happened.
Officials with the Missouri Highway Patrol, now in charge of the investigation, declined to speak on specifics about the case, only saying investigators welcome any and all information from the public. To reach the end of what has now been a 12-year struggle for justice, law enforcement, the family left behind, those deeply involved in the search, and the mother who fought until there was no more fight left in her, look to anyone with any information to come forward.
She begged every day of her life, and even on her deathbed, for someone to come forward with the information, about her son. And I just asked that, the community the answers lie right in that immediate community, and I just wish that somebody would step up and do the right thing and give this family some peace.
I just wish whoever knows what's happened, and I know there's people that do, that they just need to come forward. I mean, they got to put themselves in Becky's shoes, being the mother, and me being the stepfather, how bad and how hard it is. It really is difficult. You deal with it every day.
Alex Flippin, Fox 26, KNPN.
Many of us still remember that.
Yes, I
It
do.
didn't seem like it was that long ago. Well, still ahead tonight here on Fox 26, new development.